Alright guys, welcome to another video of Microsoft Flight Simulator VR. In this video, I'm going to be flying from Oita Airport to Iwakuni in the southwestern part of Japan. This whole thing here is Japan. This is like Hokkaido, this is Tokyo area. Alright, we're around the southwestern part of Japan, kind of around Kumamoto, and somewhere around here is also Hiroshima. I think right here is Hiroshima. So we're going to be doing this flight plan here from RJFO, Oita, to Iwakuni, RJOI, using ILS runway 2 approach, using IFR instrument flight rules. This is the flight plan here. We're going to be going at 4,000 feet, starting at RJFO, going to waypoint YANAI, and then initiating the approach toward Iwakuni, the runway 2 ILS approach. Which includes these waypoints, and then finishing up at the actual destination. So if we look here, we can see the actual document for the ILS approach. This may be a bit outdated. It looks like it's from 2014, but in general, this is how it looks. It has a localizer frequency. So I already actually just flew this. So I'm making this intro after I did the game. So one thing I'll just say is that I didn't realize that this is actually only a localizer approach. It does not have a glide slope. And so when I'm playing, you'll see that it confuses me. But yeah, so this is just a localizer approach, which is a lateral, modifier. It doesn't do your vertical, so you still have to do that yourself. And actually what you're supposed to do here, which I didn't do, which you won't see me do in the video, is you fly these vertical steps, it looks like, is what they want you to do here. So you start off at 3,300, then you go down to 2,800, and then etc. So I don't know, unless it's possible that you know what, I guess this is just all, yeah. So I don't know if this requires you to change your vertical speed between each of these. I'd have to calculate it and see. It could just be one vertical speed and it's just telling you where the checkpoints are. I'm not really sure, but this is basically what they want you to do. I don't really do this, so just in case you're wondering. But yeah, I do end up landing there and stuff, so you can see how that is. And yeah, so let's get into the video. And once again, I am using Neofly. So it's a delivery mission from RJFO to RJOI. Basically all that means is it's delicate cargo, so essentially it just puts a restriction that you have to land with less than -200 vertical feet per minute. So yeah, let's see if I manage to do that or not. All right guys, so here we are. We are currently at Oita Airport, heading to Iwakuni from RJFO to RJOI, distance of 47 nautical miles, estimated time 34 minutes. We are going to be using the ILS approach, runway 2, which is, you can see here, and we're going to be using IFR instrument flight rules to get there. I set the weather to cloudy, kind of like to simulate, it's cloudy, so we have to use like IFR or something. And so now we're going to go through the pre-flight inspection. So the parking brake is indeed set, ignition is off, all the switches are off. Let's turn on the alternator and the battery. All right. Let's verify that the PFD does in fact come on, the primary flight display. Check the fuel quantity indicators. We do have sufficient fuel, it looks like. The low fuel messages do not exist. That is correct. Oil pressure annunciator and the low vacuum annunciator are in fact being displayed. The avionics switch, let's check and see if we can hear those fans.
TAWS system test, okay. Okay,
I can hear it. And then this one. All right, I can hear it. Sounds good. So next we've got pitot heat. I have to learn how to pronounce that. Let's check and see if it is working. What's my pitot heat bind? I think it's this one. There we go. So let's pretend we went outside and checked it and it was working. Let's turn that off there. And then now low volts annunciator, check, that is indeed being displayed as well. So now that's it for the alternator and battery. Let's turn that off for now. Let's set the elevator trim to take off position. And then fuel selector is set to both. The static pressure alt source valve, which is this, I believe, yeah, it's either this one or this other one. Right, let's see what this thing is. So you can click this here and it tells you actually which one it is. So yeah, it's that one. So that's pushed in, which is correct. All right. Pre-flight inspection complete. Okay, seatbelts, okay, brakes. Okay, electrical equipment's off, yes. Avionics switches are indeed off. Fuel selector is both. And the shutoff valve, that's the one down there, and that's pressed in, which is correct. Throttle, open 1/4 inch. Let's put it in a bit. Mixture, idle cutoff. Standby battery, let's hold it, test it for 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20. All right, still green, looks good. Now we arm it, verify the PFD does indeed come on, check the parameters. We should have, for the E volts, we should have 24 volts minimum. And we do have 24.4 for the M volts. We should have less than 1.5. We have 0. And for the other one, we should have, and for the, what do they call it, battery S amps, it should be negative, which verifies the discharge. We have -5. Standby battery should be now being displayed, which it is. And with the propeller area clear, we should now turn on the master switch, alternator, and battery.
TAS system test. Okay.
All right. Beacon light should now be on. And mixture rich. And we got ready to brake. Ignition start. Mixture rich. Auxiliary fuel pump. Almost missed that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, mixture lean. Ready to brake. Engine start, and then mixture rich when the engine starts.
Transporter form dispatch.
All right.
Loading cargo. Please stand by.
All right, we're also doing Neofly. So we're doing a mission here where we're going to just deliver some cargo. Basically, what that means is I have to land with
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
That I have to land with a feet per minute of less than 200 vertical. So that's really all it means. So it's it's a challenge at the landing point. So here we go. Throttle, oil pressure, everything looks good. Amps discharge, we got 25. How do you, so what are you supposed to see here? Charge must be positive on main and standby. Okay, yeah, so we got 25. And then low volts annunciator check off. Yep, all the annunciators are off. Now let's turn on the avionics and put the flaps up. Flaps are actually already up. Taxi light as required. Alright, so let's put the taxi light on for now. Strobe light on, navigation lights on. And then you get ready to release the parking brake and test the rudder and the brakes. Alright, let's also press this button here. Okay, there we are. Alright. So let's go ahead and also set the set these. So we got OITA ground on, we got OITA ATIS on 127.8, so we should listen to that. So we've got 127.8 and 27.8, there we go, and setting it on COM 1. Let's swap it in. Okay.
OITA Airport information, Whiskey 0800 Zulu. Wind 277 at 14. Visibility, niner. Sky condition, ceiling 1,800 feet overcast. Flight 13. Altimeter 29.902. ILS X-ray runway
Sorry,
1 in
set.
use. Landing and departing runway 1.
29 decimal this.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have whiskey.
Okay. So now let's switch back. Now let's switch over to the.
Whitetown Airport.
Oh, they don't have a. They
information,
don't have a
whiskey
tower.
0800 Zulu.
Do not have a tower.
Wind 277 and 14. Visibility 9er.
Or I guess we just contact ground
Sky
first. So
conditions, ceiling
121.6.
1,800 feet overcast. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902. ILS X-ray runway 1 in use. Land.
All right. Request IFR clearance.
Point up ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha ready to copy IFR clearance to Iwakuni.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha is cleared to Iwakuni Airport as filed. Take off runway 1 climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure
Runway
frequency is 127.7 squawk 5124.
5124. All right, squawk 5124.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha cleared to Iwakuni Airport as filed. Take off runway 1 climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Departure on 127.7 squawk 5124.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
121.6. Okay. Wait, I'm 121. I'm already on 121.6. Oh, that's kind of interesting. All right, so they gave me, what is it, takeoff permission at runway 1 or taxi? What was it? Hold on. It's cleared for Iwakuni Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 1, climb, maintain 4,000. Departure frequency is 127.7. I guess let me request taxi. 127.7.
Point up ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to in hold short of runway 1 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.8 when ready.
All right, 118.8 when ready. Okay. Taxi to hold short of runway 1. All right.
Taxi to and hold short runway when using taxiway Alpha Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
So runway 1 is going to be this one heading north. So from south to north is runway 1.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha hold position caution. Other traffic.
Okay.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha continue taxi.
Okay.
Roger Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
All right, let's head down there. All right, here we are approaching runway 1. Okay. I would like also to set, in my second comms, I will set Iwakuni Tower and Iwakuni Atis. So Atis will be 128.4. Wait, how do I... What's my bind for my second comms? Oh, I used the default. Okay, so it should be... There we go. Alright, so it's going to be 128.4 for ATIS. Alright, there we go, 128.4. Swap that in. And then we've got the tower at 123.8. Additionally, the nav should be... Actually, let's check the flight plan, verify that it's looking good. It should have Microsoft Flight Simulator should have auto-populated it. Actually, let's look at the flight plan over here. It's a little easier to see. So there we go. We've got a number of waypoints. We've got YANAI, and then en route we've got en route to RJOI. We're doing the approach, which includes MUTHA, MOOOE, BUCKI, TAMER, and so yeah, we do have all of those. And it should also have I believe it should also load the frequency of the ILS. So the frequency here is 110.15, and in nav we do in fact have we have 110.5. So we actually don't have it there. Maybe it automatically just sets it when you approach. Just in case it doesn't, I'm going to set it. So let me set the nav here 110.15. Okay, there we go. So now we can actually see, the VOR here. However, we're going to be using the GPS to navigate. We'll use the ILS approach once we get closer. So we're going to use the GPS. However, I want to display, we have the wind data already being displayed here. I also want to display the nav data, which is it this? DME nav 1. That should show us the distance to, I believe that should show us the distance to the ILS beacon thing. Alright, so we've got that being displayed. Let's go back here. Okay. Right. So now we got to contact OITA Tower on 118.8. Alright, here we go. Let's swap that in. Okay. Request takeoff clearance. Alright. Should be good to go. I think there's a few more things on the checklist here. So we set the altimeter to 4,000. We've set the standby altimeter. We've checked the instruments, fuel quantity indicator. Everything looks good. Mixture rich. Fuel selector is indeed both. Autopilot, I guess we didn't quite test, so we can test that there. Autopilot, okay. And then let's test the magnetos real quick. So 1800 RPMs. Alright, 1800 RPMs. We decrease the magnetos. And then we see how much it decreases. So that went down about 90, which is okay. And then this went down nothing. So that's okay. So we put it back up. Magnetos back to both. Vacuum gauge, check all the gauges. They're all green. Annunciators, nothing. Correct. Engine idle, 600 to 650. And then we adjust to 1000 and then take off. Well, I guess there's still one more step. And then, yeah, we've already set the CDI. We've set the altimeter. Our flaps, we're going to use no flaps. And nav, we've set all the comm frequencies. We've set the nav frequencies. We've set the flight plan. And the RPM is correct. So we should be good for takeoff now. So we will now request takeoff clearance.
OITA Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha at runway 1 ready for takeoff IFR to Iwakuni.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
takeoff.
Sierra Alpha cleared for takeoff runway 1.
Alright, so I just put the landing lights on.
Take off runway 1 Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha.
Trying to climb at about 73 or 74. Let's put the autopilot on there.
Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha contact going to our departure on 127.7.
Vertical speed. All right. 127.7, which I already have in here.
Going to 127.7 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Contact way to departure. All right.
Point out departure Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha is climbing through 800 feet for 4,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha IDA departure continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
So I'm now using FLC mode. I didn't do that earlier because the keybind doesn't actually work for it. You have to click it. If you use the keybind, it defaults to 0 knots. 29.92. Okay. Freaking mouse in the middle, in front of my face. Get out of here. All right. Oh my god, this mouse, dude. Oh, it's because it's moving, I think. Alright, why is it? Okay, I think it's stopped now. I think one of my joysticks has, I need to increase the dead zone. So, yeah, here we are. We're crossing over the, yeah, I don't know what the name of this body of water is, but crossing over it. Let's take a look at the map here. So that's Japan right there. So we're in the southwestern part of Japan. Crossing this body of water. I don't know if it's considered the ocean or if it has some other type of name. This is basically the route to Iwakuni. So everything's in the green. Got the RPMs at 24. So okay, let's turn off the landing and taxi lights. Okay. So we got 2410 RPMs. Here's our fuel. We've passed 3,000, so we're gonna lean the mixture here. Optimize the gas flow. Approaching altitude of 4,000, which we are going to be maintaining until unless ATC tells us differently. throttle a bit here for cruising. So decrease it there a bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Looks like down at the bottom of the ILS, they can do a hold there. Again, I've never actually done, like, I've never tried any of that stuff before. But I don't know if they actually ever ask you to hold in this game. Could switch over to comms 2 now since I've already got those set in.
Iwakuni Airport information India 08000.
This is a bit early. Let's
Wind 277 at 14. Visibility none. Sky.
all right, let's switch it to the tower for now, and then we'll switch it to the ATIS before we get there. It's still a ways off. Let's see if we can get it to actually show the VOR on here, the ILS thing. Whoops. Did not want to do that. My bad. Is it this? No, it's not that. Are we not close enough? Oh, it's not switched in, that's why, my bad. Right? Because the first one is not, yeah, the one on the right's the one that's switched in. Okay, so now we're switched in, 110.15. So if we do bearing 1, still no data though. 110.15. Interesting. Oh, there's a plane up there. I wonder who... Although I have my labels on. I don't know why it doesn't have a name on it. Third person. Oh, there's a name over there. Oh, yeah, I don't know why this one doesn't have a name. Maybe it's too far. Currently ETE 15 minutes, 30 seconds. So it looks like, what, 13? A 13 NM, 13 distance, according to the DME, which we don't actually have data for right now for some reason. But once we get 13 distance on the DME, I think we activate approach mode, or at least as long as we do it before that. And MUTHA, basically. MUTHA, which is, yeah, it's just over there. TAMER.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha contact Tokyo Center on 132.5.
Localizer 110.1. Oh, what? Oh, Tokyo approach at, what was it? 132.5. Oh, okay, so
Going to
let's put that on COM 1.
132.5 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
132.5.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 4,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Tokyo Center. Continue to YANAI as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Here we go. I think we just hit YANAI. We're going to MUTHA now.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, you are 26 miles southwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway to approach via MUTHA transition. Cleared to MUTHA.
I guess we don't actually activate approach until after TAMER, I guess. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. I'll try activating after MUTHA and see what happens. What happens if I activate it now, actually? I don't even know. Let's see. Wait, I actually have to acknowledge.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway to approach via MUTHA transition. Cleared to MUTHA Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
No, I guess I have to activate. Oh, the VOR DME came into view now, or came into detection range. So we got 23.4 nautical miles. I guess I don't need both of them. They both say the same thing. This one actually has the name on it though, which is cool. So let's get rid of this one then. Oh, but this one has the frequency. I don't need the frequency. We already know it. All right. Should be a way to get the thing to show up on here. Is it this? Whoops, not that. Oh wait, it was showing up on there. Oh, okay, I see. So it's this little blue arrow here. Let's see if my binds. I have some binds here to change the CRS. Or not the the CRS. To change the VORs. I guess that doesn't work on the autopilot VORs.
Contact Iwakuni approach on 131.4.
131.4.
131.4 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Oh, glide path is already showing up.
Iwakuni approach Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 4,000 feet.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Iwakuni approach. Continue to MUTHA as planned. Altimeter 29.902.
Alright. Once we turn after MUTHA, it looks like it's a straight, more or less a straight line there, so I'll activate the ILS approach. Well, we'll see. If I see the diamond on the glide path, I'll activate it. Otherwise, I'll just wait until after the last waypoint, which is TAMER.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha descend and maintain 3,400 feet.
All right, 3,400.
Descend and maintain 3,400 3,400 feet Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Towns around there. Okay, we're at 3,400. Alright, I think I'll stay around this RPM. Well, we still got 8 minutes, so maybe I'll increase it a little bit. So 75 is how much RPM? 75%. Alright, so 75% is like 2,300, 2,330 RPM. Alright.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha descend and maintain 3,300 feet.
This is 100 feet less.
Descend and maintain 3,300 feet Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
There's the glide path icon. Alright, let's actually activate it. And let's switch navigator. Let's change the CDI to CDI. There we go. To the VOR. Wait, why is it VOR 2? I want it to be VOR 1. What? I guess it's not really VOR, it's an ILS? I don't know, I'm a little confused. Maybe it just automatically does it? Almost coming up on the diamond there in the glide path. Once we hit that, it should start descending automatically. That's what the glide path does. So I guess with ILS you don't actually switch to VOR because it's not really a VOR.
Alpha descend and maintain 2,300 feet.
Alright, 2,300.
Descend and maintain 2,300 feet Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Okay, so now we're actually not near the glide path anymore. Well, oh no, we're actually still pretty close to it. Or the glide slope, sorry. Glide path, glide slope. It's kind of like going down at the same rate we are. It's kind of interesting. I mean, unless I'm mistaken, but I think that's what this is. This little diamond. there's the, that must be the airport. That must be the runway right there.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, you are 10 miles south of Iwakuni.
123.8.
Iwakuni Tower on 123.8 when inbound on the approach.
So I've already got that set up here on COM 2.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, whoops. That's what I had to do, I guess. Whoops. Alright.
Tower on 123.8 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Oh, now it's green. So I guess now it means I should be doing it? Contact.
Iwakuni Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
Wait, did we
Sierra
miss the
Alpha
glide
8
path?
miles
What
south
happened?
inbound ILS runway 2
Oh no, it
approach.
says localizer now, so it detected the localizer. But I don't know why glide slope is still white
X-ray
though.
Golf Sierra Alpha Iwakuni Tower. Cleared ILS, runway 2 approach. Altimeter 29.9er, 2 wind 277 at 14.
ILS 299 or 2 wind 277 at 14. Acknowledge.
Cleared ILS runway 2 approach Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Why is this not? I feel like it should be turning right or something. Do I need to set something? What? Localizer. But yeah, it missed the glide slope for some reason. Maybe there is. I don't. That's weird.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha, cleared to land runway 2. Wind 277 at 14.
Alright, let's start descending. Maybe we can catch the glide slope.
Cleared to land runway 2 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
At the first flaps. I should probably memorize. Well, does it tell us what the speed is? 110. Actually, I guess I was a little fast. Okay, now I'm at 110. And then the last two are both 85, so I got to get down to 85 these last two flaps. What is with that glide slope? I wonder if it's broken or something. There's no way it's that low. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna land it manually now. I don't know. I'll have to find out what happened with that glide slope. I don't know if it's like a bug or something weird happened or what. So what is this again? This is that's just the white line at 85. All right, so we got to slow down more. Well, I don't want to get too slow though. 1500. If I nose up a bit, that should slow me down enough. All right, there we go. We can put the rest of the flaps down. Although, actually, I shouldn't do that. I'm too far close to the runway. I think you're not supposed to do that once you're within 500 vertical of the runway. All right, let's. I'm gonna go left a bit and then go right so I can try to line up properly. Alright. I think that's decent enough for the lining up. Alright, let's go a little faster here. Alright. slow down a bit now. Let's flare.
Transporter from dispatch. Go to the parking so we can check the cargo status.
I think I succeeded the mission. I didn't even use the ATIS. I guess I should. Well, they told me what the wind was before I landed, so.
Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha, turn next taxiway.
Where's the next taxiway? There's a taxiway.
Cessna Golf, Sierra, Alpha exit runway when able.
I just did. Alright, let's see.
Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha contact ground on 121.3.
Whoops, what?
Going to 121.3 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
121.3. There we go. Comm 1. Request taxi to parking.
Iwakuni ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha request taxi to parking.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta.
I can't read anything. It's too blurry.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
See it on here. Oh, maybe it's this. Let's see if it's over here on the left side. Can't even see. Is that like a... Those are some cars or something? What is that? I see some plane over there. It looks kind of like general aviation, right? Looks like a general aviation plane. Yeah, I guess this must be the parking. We'll just park around here. Park here.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done. Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks happy. Mission ended.
Alright, sweet. Looks like we succeeded the Neofly mission. Very nice. That means I landed with less than 200 vertical, negative 200 vertical feet per minute. Alright, so yeah, that was it. We just arrived here at Iwakuni Airport. And the next video, I'll probably try to do a VOR DME approach to Hiroshima. Maybe not the next video, but a video that will be one of the next videos. So, hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you later.